Hello students, today we will discuss about elasticity of demand. So what is elasticity of demand? Elasticity of demand. A change in the price of commodity affect its demand. We can find the elasticity of demand or degree of responsiveness of demand by comparing percentage changes with the quantity demanded. So now let us talk about what is demand. So in our previous video we have discussed about that demand is equals to want plus purchasing power, right? So now what is elasticity? So elasticity is symbolically denoted by ED or eta D, and in numerator portion percentage change in demand whole divided by percentage change in price. So in the definition we have already read about that. We can find the elasticity of demand or degree of responsiveness of demand by comparing the percentage of price changes with quantity demanded. Now symbolically it is denoted by two things, that is change in quantity demand divided by old demand and change in price whole divided by old price, right? So now it can be written as delta D divided by D whole divided by delta P by P, and also it can be written as delta D divided by D into P by delta P, and the numerator is delta D, denominator is delta P, and then P by D. So this is the actual formula of elasticity of demand. Now there is a inverse relation between price and demand. In our previous video we have discussed about that what is law of demand. When other factors remain constant, that is other factors are income, taste and habits, other product price, number of consumer, etc. When the other factors remain constant, then only change in price affect the quantity demanded. That is, if price rises, demand decreases, and vice versa. That is, when price decreases, demand increases, right? So we can illustrate this formula by a problem, that is, it is a demand schedule of Mr. X, that is, when price 10, quantity 20, and price when 15, and the quantity will be 12, right? So what is the responsiveness of demand? So here delta D is equals to 8, delta P equals to -5, old P equals to 10, and old D equals to, that is Q equals to 20. So we can easily determine the value of elasticity. Value of elasticity is equals to 8 divided by -5 multiplied by 10 by 20, right? So with an example we can easily determine about the value of elasticity. Now elasticity is divided into three parts. Number 1, price elasticity, number 2, income elasticity, and number 3, cross elasticity. In price elasticity, that is delta D by delta P multiplied by P by D. So change in price, the ratio between change in price and change in demand. And in case of income elasticity, it's denoted by elasticity of Y, EY, and the price elasticity also symbolically present by eta P, that is EP, and income elasticity, that is EY, and symbolically present by delta D divided by delta Y into Y by D. The responsiveness of quantity demand with change in income, right? So one little thing to remember, that is price elasticity always negative and income elasticity is always positive, because a direct relationship between income and demand. An exception is there for income elasticity, that is for inferior goods the demand curve is like U-shaped. So when income at Y, demand is Q, and when income Y1 and it reduces by Q1. So in that case, for inferior goods, income elasticity always negative. And what is cross elasticity? The cross elasticity is presented by delta D suffix x whole divided by delta P suffix y multiplied by P suffix y whole divided by D suffix x. So here two commodities are there. With the change in price of a product, when the demand increases or decreases for another product, the product may be complementary or may be substitute. For substitute product, cross elasticity always positive, and for complementary product it can be negative. So example of substitute product is tea and coffee, and for complementary product it is car and petrol. Thank you for watching the video.